Alright, this is my update on my SAVA. After putting it together, I broke down the bottom bracket for some maintenance. I've been getting a lot of rainwater and shit on it, and I found this, which is the inside covering of the bottom bracket on the right side, the crank side, chipped. It was just floating in there loose. You could look in there and you can see where it came from. So I'm just gonna order a new bottom bracket and a crank, try to match it up, get something decent. This is Pro Wheel. This is what came with ounce crank and Pro Wheel bottom bracket from the SAVA that I built. One hand recording here, sorry. Just trying to give you some good info on this. As you can see right there, the piece. Let me get a good, there you go. You see right there where the piece just flaked off the inner covering of the actual bearing. I'm not even going to take it off. The other side seems good. I took the other side off. It's the other side's looking pretty good. I tried to, I'm not even going to take this apart to re-grease it. I'm just going to put it in an order. You see, there it is, Pro Wheel. It's a Pro Wheel bottom bracket. I'm not sure if it's the best. I think it's just, decent enough to get by, put on these bikes. But that's what you get with the SAVA, at least with the one that I got. I got another one I'm going to do a video on. I ordered another bike. It's at my son's house. As soon as I get to it, I'm going to do a video on that one. It's a different color, so I'll put them both together. So that's two SAVAs in the family. And I'm looking at probably the same issue with that one, where my son has already told me he's got some kind of a weird rattling noise coming from the bottom. Don't be discouraged. Bottom brackets are replaceable, and remember, the frame is actually, when somebody buys carbon bikes, the frame is pretty much what we're paying for. And research that I've done on this frame, it's a 24K tow, which is called a 24K tow. It comes from a sheet which 24,000 cross strands of hair, fiber hair, cross put together, which is pretty good. It's tough stuff. And it's probably out of Japan, even though the manufacturer for this bike is in China, where they actually make the fiber is Japan. From my research, of course, you can do your own research, see what you come up with. But pretty much the frame is tough. No issues with that anywhere else. This is just maintenance. Me, I have other bikes. I do maintenance, I convert other bikes, but this is my first road bike. So, since the last video that I did on this bike, I stripped off the stickers, the decals on the rims. So running smoother now, really a lot smoother. I'm not sure about the weight. I'm pretty sure there's less weight on it, but I like it better. And the stickers just give you less stickers, no stickers on both sides, giving me a smoother ride and a less bounce on the wheel itself at high speed. So, take the stickers off. If you got one of these bikes, just take the stickers off. As far as I'm concerned, any other rim, it's just going to throw off the weight, the balance, and it's going to add some bounce to the bike, definitely, to the wheel itself. So anyway, this is a short update on this. I'm gonna put this back together. I'm gonna force some grease. Yep, there you go. I'm sorry. I'm gonna force some grease into this bearing right there. Leave it alone. Just order another bottom bracket, and as soon as I get it, I'm gonna replace it. I got a ride this Sunday, and I'm gonna get a ride regardless. It's not that bad. This is just maintenance. This is how I discovered this. Just trying to break it open and check everything, and that's what I came up with. So big old chunk of the inner plastic seal for the bearing. just flaked off. It's missing. So that says a lot. I'm not sure, I'm not an expert on this or bike mechanic or anything. I do my own work. I got the tools. So I rarely go to a bike shop for anything other than to just buy straight out something right off the counter. Anyway, that's the update on my SAVA. I'm gonna put this back together and get a run, check it, and stuff some, like I said, I'm gonna stuff some grease in there, force it in there, and put it back together. It should be all right until I get a new bottom bracket. You know, my recording, one-hand recording, so apologize for that, but there it is. Still running good. Still running good. Thanks. Thank you for watching. All right, so here it is. All together, back. Everything's running good. I'll try to do this. Everything's working fine. You know, as a matter of fact, it's a bit smoother. I force packed some grease into those inner seals, plastic bearing seals, and I did get some good results. Like I said, I'm looking at a SRAM. I'm looking at a SRAM crank, new crank set SRAM. Comes with a bottom bracket. Right now, this is good. Everything's working fine. Smooth. Like I said, I got to ride this this Sunday, Father's Day. I'm not going to miss it. And probably in a week's time, I'll get the one-hand recording, guys. Please, ladies, gentlemen, one-hand recording here. Sorry. Just trying to show you everything's back together, running good. See? Also, here's something for you to know. Usually these crank sets come with a clip, a fastener right here. This one did not. There it is right there, Proline. I did research on Proline. It's just average stuff, nothing to brag about. So there's no fastener here. My other bikes have like a pressure, like a C-clamp pressure clip right here. This did not come with it. So another little something to know about quality work and what you get for a bike, a carbon frame bike that I think is decent for $1,000 bucks. $1,038 as a matter of fact, after taxes and shipping. And the second bike I mentioned that I actually got that one from the SAVA Deck website. I don't know if they still have the sale, but last week they had a sale, which was almost $150 cheaper than the Amazon same bike. I got a different color, so when I get my hands on that, I'm gonna check it out for some maintenance. My son's been riding it. In the meantime, we got it about 3 days ago. Yep, everything's good. Stickers, no stickers. Got my first flat. Replaced it. Everything's running good. For some reason, other stores don't have 40 mil stems. They all have 80. I don't know why. So I'm gonna start ordering my. This is just extra weight, and I think it throws off the balance a bit. All this extra weight here. But that's what my spare is right now till I order some 40 mils for this rim. This is a 40 mil rim right there. So as you can see, it's running good. It's running good. Cranks back on. Everything good. Sunday ride, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day for everybody out there. Happy Mother's Day for every girl out there. And don't be discouraged. The frame is good. It's solid. I did the research on it. Like I said, 24K. That's 24,000 strands woven of carbon fiber. Like I said, do the research. It's worth it. Don't be discouraged about me replacing the bottom bracket. No big deal. We all replace bottom brackets on bikes. And remember, here's something I've never mentioned before. I don't think I would like to say this. Bike stores get their bikes exactly how I get it, in a box. They have to open up, put it together, tweak it, get all the kinks out of it, and they will get something with something bad on it. And you know, being a retailer and having a business account or whatever, other than me, just a single consumer. They will get some kind of credit for it or something, but either way, they have to deal with it. They have to deal with it. They're not going to spend their money, send the bike back. They're just going to go ahead, do what they need to put it on the floor and sell it. So don't be discouraged again by a little hiccup with a bottom bracket. I just want to be honest and true about these bikes, what you're getting with them as I go along. I'll try to feed better information so everybody can get a good idea of what they're getting. Right now, money's still worth the frame. Money's still worth the frame. Brakes are decent. They work good. The Soarer shifters are working good. Honestly, I like them, but eventually I'm going to replace them to the Campanolas. I've already done the research, and I've already decided I'm going to go with Campos on the front and rear. But for right now, they're working good, no complaints. And then I'm going to work on the inner hubs. I'm going to work on these inner hubs, or probably just replace the whole rim itself to SRAM spin zip. SRAM Zips 404. I've already researched them. I think for the money and for the type of riding that I do, and just, you know, it's a good wheel, 404 SRAM. They're called zip wheels. Zebra, India, Papa. That's right. Yep, there it is. All right. So, good. Everything's working fine. It's smooth. Like I said, I feel a little bit smoother as opposed to before. I got this little thing chipped right off. It's the inner bearing seal. It's plastic too, soft plastic. It just chipped right off. So that also tells me that probably there's some kind of a pressure on that point of the bottom bracket, or it's just the bottom. It's just a bad bottom bracket, or it's just a stress point right there that forced this to come up. But it was in there loose, so it's not in there now. It's out here. It's not going to bother my crank. So there it is. All right. Thank you for watching. And until the next video, I'll replace that. I'll do a video on that, and I'll do a video when I get my hands on my son's bike and see how good or how bad it is. All right. Okay. Thank you for watching.